We'll call the meeting to order. If you'd please stand with me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, again, I would like to welcome you to the meeting. First item on the agenda is approval of the minutes from the July 7th meeting. I think you're all sent those, so unless there was any issues, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
I will make that motion to approve the minutes.
All right, motion and second for approval. Andrew, when you're ready, you could call roll.
Dick?
Yes.
Jack?
Yes.
Mayor?
Yes.
Bob?
Yes.
Bryan?
Yes.
All right, motion carried, minutes approved.
Okay, item 2. Actually, all these items do refer to the same property here on 110 East Edgerton Street, but the first item is a use variance for a restaurant in an I-2 district for John Trippy. Andrew, do you want to bring us up to speed on this?
Sure. If you look at the screen here, unfortunately, Mr. Trippy was not able to make today's meeting. But the granary at 110 East Edgerton Street, he would like to turn into a distillery, which is permitted in an I-2 district, food and drink prep. However, as part of that, he wants to sell alcohol and consume alcohol on the premises. So henceforth, the use variance for a restaurant / bar. You can see the floor plan here. This area over in here would be his distilling area. The bar would be at the very east end of the building. Then he has a tasting area here, proposing a restroom, and then display area in the back where the concrete tower's at on the first floor. He does plan on serving food at this location. However, there is no hood system involved, so it's going to be limited on what he can serve food-wise there. So
Is he planning on doing what they're doing at Third Rail?
this was part of the 2020 project, I believe. Okay. Initially, he submitted, outdoors farmers market, stuff like that. That's not happening, the farmers market. He did say that, yes, he would like to have occasionally outdoor activities. I
Live
don't-
bands, music?
I don't think it's gonna be bands. I see this more as somebody sitting around with a guitar playing. I don't think this will be as in depth as Third Rail and some of the other.
Well, we had asked him that in a meeting that Andrew had with us. We had with him before he applied for this variance, just he had to see what steps he was going through, and he did say, yeah, he says, I don't foresee it being like that. Yeah, will there occasionally be somebody? Probably. He said, I don't see it being the depth that Third Rail is at all.
Okay. 'Cause
With
going
two
through that
competing
2020,
businesses.
He did have kind of an amphitheater area, outdoor fire pit area.
Which I could see the outdoor fire pit getting used, but as far as bands,
Okay.
I don't think we're gonna have that issue like we had with Third Rail when they first opened. I did ask Mr. Trippy what was his business hours. He was thinking Wednesday to Saturday, noon to midnight roughly. Could vary from those, so. Did send out notices to everybody within 250 feet. The only call I got was from Aaron King on North Main Street, and he thought it had to do with Third Rail. So once I explained to him it was the granary, he was okay. So.
Is there
Other
any
than that,
kind of time frame on this?
they have state-approved construction plans right now. So they can get in there and start working if approved.
So basically, he is allowed to manufacture, he just can't sell
Correct,
under the current zoning code.
correct.
Do the
Gotcha.
plants, do the plants have the occupancy?
I think on the first page, it'll
like
say
the
that.
number of people?
Should be in the code information in the middle, Andrew.
Okay.
I can't read that.
I was thinking I saw it when I was reviewing, but I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't see that far either. When load seismic.
See floor plan for occupancy loads.
Okay. Must be each room then will have an occupancy in it.
Sixty-one occupants in the tasting area,
Well,
and then 15 occupants in the display area.
76.
Tasting in the bar the same,
Yeah, tasting room is the bar, yeah.
so 76?
Well, 61 on this side and an additional 15 over here.
How many cars does that average? I guess my concern or question is is everybody gonna park?
We raised that question and
Yes, we did. I thought I saw it on here, but I couldn't find it earlier. This building is no longer, or that's the tower. He is planning on parking back here in the northwest corner, back by the railroad tracks. I believe down to the foundation of this building here that was tore down.
yeah, he thought, what do you think, 20 cars he thought he could put in there? I forget what he said. It was right around that area.
He owns that property
Yeah.
also. That's
Yeah.
part of the
Yeah,
parcel.
correct. He owns,
He owns both parcels.
yep.
Basically, that whole corner from North Walnut, East Edgerton, between North Main and the tracks is all his.
Yeah, with the exception of the alley in the middle, which we're gonna discuss here in a little bit.
Yes, in my opinion, this is a better parking situation than third rail.
Yes. Well, based on the location itself, I certainly do not have any objection.
Is there anyone from the public that has any questions or comments, or the utilities office? Al, feel free.
I have a question about the red, that circles everything on these plans. Is there like a correction letter or something that goes along with those?
I will have to get with Rod Johnson,
But yeah, that,
to get a final. This is plan approval number 2, the set I currently have. I'm not sure if there's a final set out there, addressing all those items.
but those items were noted or referenced in a correction letter, or from a correction letter. So if it's highlighted with the red line, yeah, that is amended from the original set of plans, correct?
Yeah, I noticed on the electric plan, there were circled the main breaker size and everything, and I was questioning that, if that was actually changed from the original.
Right, that we have all seen.
Right.
That's just addendums. I'll try to get that for you, Al.
Okay.
Okay, so Andrew, you said you only had one comment, one question, and nobody else of the letters you had sent out had responded?
Correct.
Oh, do we have any further questions for Andrew, or do you have any issues, or?
Mr. Hallett was ready to make a motion.
I think Mr. Hallett was ready to make a motion.
Yes.
Feel free.
Yes, I will make a motion that we accept the variance as represented in the site plan.
I'll second.
Okay, Andrew, feel free to call roll at your leisure.
All right, motion on the floor to approve the use variance for the restaurant slash bar. Dick?
Yes.
Jack?
Yes.
Mayor?
Yes.
Tyson?
Yes.
Bob?
Yes.
Bryan?
Yes.
All right, motion carried, use variance approved.
All right, item 3 is a sign variance for the same property. Andrew, do you want to discuss that?
Yes. Mr. Trippy was supposed to get me information for signage. He received a grant from the Bryan Area Foundation for this project. And I believe they wanted signage at the top of the concrete tower. Mr. Trippy was supposed to give me information before today's meeting date, but it never happened, so I would recommend that we table this until he gets me that information, then we'll hear on it. From the sounds of it, sounds like they just want Bryan or Welcome to Bryan at the top of the tower, something to that effect, but I will get with Trippy and get that information and get it on the next available agenda when we're able to, so.
Okay, well, I'll accept a motion to table.
I'll make a motion, we table it.
Thank you, Bob.
Second.
There a second from anybody? Mayor, okay. Andrew, call roll at your leisure.
Motion on the floor to table the sign variance. Bob?
Yes.
Mayor?
Yes.
Tyson?
Yes.
Bryan?
Yep.
Dick?
Yes.
Jack?
Yes.
All right. Motion carried, or item tabled.
All right, item 4 is an alley vacation on this same property. Andrew, if you want to bring us up to speed on that when you're ready as well.
All right, when we were looking at this, we realized that there is still an alley running north and south from Edgerton Street up to the railroad tracks between North Main and North Walnut Street. Be this area highlighted in black.
Which is actually under part of a building, I believe.
Which, yes, part of the concrete tower is sitting on this alley. Looked at it, did not see any utilities in this alley. Feel like this was something that should have been addressed years ago, but just kind of fell through the cracks. Mr. Trippy did provide a signed petition, since he owns both parcels, to vacate the alley and revert it back to him. I guess my question is, utility-wise, do you guys see any need for an easement through here, or?
We do have an anchor that would extend on the north side of that sidewalk that's there. That would be, I was thinking, that alley area.
So you're saying just an anchor guy right in there?
Yeah, just into that area there.
And a lot of times when we vacate the alley, we sometimes put a stipulation that a utility easement shall remain on the entire or on a portion of it. So I mean, we could ask, or we could say we would vacate the alley with the exception of a utility easement on the south 20 feet, maybe?
There used to be a three-phase pole that was up in there for his three-phase service years ago.
Right.
That's probably why that alley was still there, but we've since taken down and everything. And we relocated the dead-end pole, but we still had to have the anchor on that.
Right.
On that side,
So would 20 feet be ample for you?
yeah, I mean, even if it just called out any existing utility that, the right for that to remain there. I mean, we're obviously not gonna, bore anything under the greenery or anything that's there.
Well, When we do an alley vacation, we actually record a plat with it, so it would be better probably to just to dictate on that plat a certain distance.
20 foot would be plenty
Okay.
for our anchor.
Okay.
If you needed to-
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to pin you down with a number, but
Right.
we can actually record a plat and it'll show a certain distance there, so And that's probably within a setback anyways, Andrew, so it's probably irrelevant on a lot of it anyways, if he ever does anything out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like, from the engineering department, we have no issue at all with this. We actually brought to his attention and recommended he fill out the petition for it, just to kind of clean this up a little bit. But yeah, as long as we offer a 20-foot utility easement on the south end, we take no issue with it. Anyone from the public have any questions or concerns? Utilities, any further questions or concerns on this? Okay, Andrew, I don't know if you have anything further to tell us on this or not? Okay, well, if we do have a motion to approve this, this does actually go to council, and then
Yes.
they actually will pass this.
Yes, we'll make a recommendation to council.
Correct. So if we do pass, we'll need a motion to recommend to council to vacate this portion of the alley.
Make a motion.
Okay.
Second.
Oh, go
That's
ahead.
fine.
Andrew, you see Jack made the motion?
Who
You can call-
seconded?
Dick did. At your leisure, call roll.
I will add the
20-foot easement.
20-foot easement.
Recommendation.
Mhm.
All right, motion on the floor to recommend the vacation of the alley with a 20-foot easement along the south border. Jack?
Yes.
Dick?
Yes.
Mayor?
Yes.
Tyson?
Yes.
Bob?
Yes.
Brian?
Yep.
All right, motion carried. We'll make that recommendation at the next city council meeting.
All right, Andrew, do you have anything further for the board?
No. I'll work with Mr. Trippy, try to figure out this sign thing.
You don't want to do Labor Day, do you?
So that was my next question, being the first Monday in September is Labor Day. I currently don't have anything for the agenda. If we do have something,
Same.
when do we want to do it? The 8th would conflict with department head, correct?
But we can.
We can go the
if we need
15th.
to.
We can go the 15th if need be. Would that work for everybody?
You guys in town August 15th?
Should work.
Okay, if we even have anything.
Yeah, if there is a need for a meeting, it will be September 15th. No,
Yeah.
yeah, September 15th, yep.
So,
Okay, with that, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn then.
I'll make a motion that we adjourn.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Is there a second?
Second.
Andrew?
motion on the floor to adjourn. Bob?
Yes.
Tyson?
Yes.
Brian?
Yep.
Dick?
Yes.
Jack?
Yes.
Mayor?
Yes.
Motion carried, meeting adjourned.